The sacred river? Princess Zuri, draped in a royal blue and gold-trimmed kite-henge gown, strolled along the banks of the sacred river. Her heart longed for adventure beyond the palace walls. The river shimmered under the golden sun, its waters carrying ancient whispers. As she knelt to touch the cool stream, a sudden splash startled her. From the reeds emerged a frog, unlike any she had seen before. His emerald-green skin bore golden markings, and atop his head rested a tiny crown of river lilies. "Who are you?" Zuri asked, eyes wide with curiosity. The frog bowed. "I am Kwame, guardian of this river." "And who might you be, noble maiden?" Zuri laughed. "I am Princess Zuri, but a talking frog? That is truly unexpected." Kwame chuckled. "Perhaps there is more magic in this world than you know." And so began a friendship that would change her life forever. An unlikely bond. Over the next few days, Zuri found herself returning to the river. She would bring small gift-woven flowers, beads, and tiny golden trinkets to share with Kwame. In turn, Kwame told her stories of the river, tales of courage and kindness. One afternoon, as Zuri sat beneath a baobab tree, she sighed. "I envy your freedom, Kwame. My life is filled with rules and expectations." Kwame nodded. "But kindness and wisdom are greater than any throne. True beauty lies not in how one looks, but in how one treats others." Zuri pondered his words. She had always been admired for her beauty, but was that all that mattered? As the sun dipped below the horizon, she realized that her heart, not just her crown, defined her worth. The palace rumors. Zuri's frequent trips to the river did not go unnoticed. Lady Anaya, a noble girl from the court, grew suspicious. One evening, as Zuri returned to the palace, Anaya confronted her outside the grand hall. "Where have you been, princess? You disappear every afternoon," Anaya inquired, her voice laced with curiosity and envy. Zuri smiled, unwilling to reveal her secret. "I enjoy the fresh air and the beauty of nature. Is that so unusual?" Anaya narrowed her eyes. "The queen expects you to behave as a princess should, not wander like a commoner." Zuri simply walked past her, heart filled with the wisdom of Kwame's words. That night, she lay awake, wondering if the court would ever understand that a true ruler must possess more than just royal blood. A test of friendship. One day, a terrible drought struck the kingdom. The sacred river's waters receded, and the villagers grew desperate. Zuri rushed to the riverbank and called for Kwame. "Kwame, what is happening? The river is drying." Kwame looked somber. "A great trial has befallen the land. Only an act of true selflessness can restore balance." Zuri's heart ached for her people. "Tell me what to do. I will do anything to save my kingdom." Kwame hesitated before speaking. "You must offer something of great value from your heart." Zuri knew at once what she must do. She removed her golden bracelet, an heirloom passed down through generations, and placed it into the river. As the waters swallowed the bracelet, a golden light emerged, and the river began to flow once more. The villagers rejoiced. But Zuri knew this was only the beginning of her journey. The Queen's concern. Queen Ayana had begun to notice Zuri's strange behavior. She watched her daughter's longing gazes toward the river, her whispered conversations with the wind, and the deep contemplation that filled her eyes. "Zuri, my child," the Queen said one evening as they sat in the royal garden, "you have been distant lately. Is there something troubling you?" Zuri hesitated, torn between telling her mother the truth and keeping Kwame a secret. "I have been thinking a lot, Mother, about what it means to be a good leader." The Queen smiled gently. "A good leader listens to the hearts of their people. Wisdom is found not only in books and council meetings, but in the world around us." Zuri felt comforted by her mother's words. Perhaps, in time, she would find a way to reveal Kwame's existence to her family. For now, she would continue to learn, to grow, and to prepare for whatever lay ahead. The king's ultimatum. King Jabberee had also taken notice of his daughter's changing behavior. He called Zuri into the royal chamber, his deep voice echoing against the golden walls. "Zuri, I have heard that you spend much time at the river. Is there a reason for this?" His gaze was stern, yet filled with concern. Zuri took a deep breath. "Father, I have been learning from the river about our people, about life beyond the palace." The king studied her for a moment before sighing. "A princess's duty is to her kingdom, not to idle by the river. Soon we must discuss your future, including your marriage prospects." Zuri's heart clenched. Marriage? She had never considered such matters, not when the world had so much more to offer. "Father, must I be married so soon? I still have much to learn." King Jabaree's expression softened. "In time, we will speak more on this. But be mindful, my daughter. The court watches you closely." As Zuri left the chamber, she felt the weight of expectation settle upon her. Would her father ever understand that she wished to carve her own path? For now, she would continue her secret meetings with Kwame and seek the wisdom that lay beyond the walls of the palace. The court's suspicion. Rumors continued to spread through the palace. Whispers of Zuri's secretive nature reached the ears of the royal advisors. One day, the king's chief counselor, Elder Bakari, approached the queen in the great hall. "Your Majesty, the princess's behavior is troubling. She disappears for hours, speaking to no one of her whereabouts. The nobles wonder if she is hiding something." Queen Ayana's lips pressed into a thin line. "Zuri has always been different, but I trust her judgment." Elder Bakari sighed. "The kingdom needs stability. If the princess is to be queen one day, she must be seen as responsible. Perhaps it is time to intervene." That evening, Queen Ayana sought out her daughter. "Zuri, my love, I must ask you plainly, what is it that draws you to the river?" Zuri hesitated, then whispered, "I have found a friend there, mother. Someone who teaches me about kindness, wisdom, and the world beyond these walls." The queen studied her daughter's face, sensing a deeper truth behind her words. "Then bring your friend to me. I wish to meet the one who has captured my daughter's heart."